What up, fam? Today on this episode of Chrissy Cooks, we're going to make some Southern style sausage gravy. For our ingredients, we're going to use 2.5 cups of milk, a half a cup of heavy cream. Now I like a meaty gravy, so I'm going to use 2 packages of sausage, turkey sausage that is. We don't spine and dine here. I'm going to use some all-purpose flour, and for my seasonings I have salt, all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, thyme, fennel seed, and black pepper. Let's get cooking. Now I have my pan over medium-high heat. In the bottom of my pan I did drizzle about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And you know, that's because sausage meat is usually kind of lean. So I did that to speed up the cooking. Now you can use butter if you choose, but I chose to use olive oil. And I'm going to use my spatula to break up the pieces of sausage so that they cook evenly. Now I like sort of big pieces of sausage in my gravy. Now you might like little pieces. If you do, then just keep on chopping at it until it becomes smaller. And when it gets brown, it's going to look just like this, all nice and brown. Now in the bottom of your pan, you may see a little bit of juice. Don't worry about that, because our next step is going to take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in 3.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to incorporate this flour in as best I can, making sure to cover or coat all of the sausage meat. We want to make sure that that is all coated with this flour, and we're going to cook it just for a couple of seconds to cook out that raw flour taste. Let's continue moving it around the pan so that it doesn't stick, but we're cooking out that raw flour taste really quickly. Next, I'm going to switch to a wire whisk. I'm going to mix my milk and my heavy cream together, and I'm going to whisk that into my sausage and flour mixture. Also at this time, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings. And I'm going to whisk all of this around to make sure everything is well incorporated. Make sure that all of your sausage meat is well incorporated with the milk and cream mixture as well. You want to make sure everything is covered with the milk and cream. And once I have that incorporated, I'm going to switch to my favorite utensil, you guys. My favorite. It's my big old spoon, y'all. And I'm going to keep moving this gravy around in this pan until it gets to my desired thickness. Now, some of you may like loose gravy. I don't like my gravy too loose. So if you like loose gravy, I mean, you probably can, you know, let me see. You probably can stop right about here. And see, it's starting to get thick, but it's not thick enough for me. I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to keep stirring. Because I don't like mine too thick, but I don't like it too loose either. Just right for me. Almost there. And it doesn't take long for this gravy to get thick. The more you move it around in the pan, the thicker it gets. Now you also can right here taste to make sure that your seasonings are right. And if they aren't, you can go ahead and adjust your seasonings. Mine tastes perfect. for me, of course. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. And this pairs perfectly with buttermilk biscuits. You remember my buttermilk biscuit recipe, you guys? Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and spoon some of this gravy over top these biscuits. And there you go, you guys. Make sure you enjoy every moment of this. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Chrissy Cooks. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Excuse me. Also, share this video with all of your friends. And until next time, you guys, peace. Is it good?
Scrum diddly.
You're so greedy.
I'm getting another bite.
Yeah.
Yep. I had this one.
Yeah, you can have that one.